All right, so before we mix the other bucket, I don't think there's a problem here, but just a double check, because that was 25 minutes, I don't know. But really, what the testing point is to touch your joints and not pull a whole bunch off of on your finger. So you should be able to mold the joint and not pull it out. So right now, I'm able to easily basically pull these joints out. So it's still really, really sticky. So I still have plenty of time, I'm not concerned. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix the other bucket and we'll get everything grouted and then we'll start removing. Okay, so the fun part, the sealing. This is just as fun as setting the tile. Oh, by the way, if you're doing epoxy grout compared to a premix or a traditional grout, you need to charge more. This is a harder type of installation just for the elbow grease to put it in, but also if you miscalculate and you get the wrong amount, it's going to cost you a fortune. Or if you missed a spot and you came back the next day and saw something was missing, you're gonna have to buy another batch. There's no real kit, small kits of this. I mean, there's smaller kits, but it's still gonna cost you a good $100. You have to kind of charge more for this type of deal just because the liability of either messing it up or just all around effort is more. You know, and I really just pretty much allot a day for grouting. You know, it's not gonna take me all day. I mean, by the time I'm done cleaning this up, go through my final wash, you know, it'll be about 4 hours probably. So you have to stick around the job site most of the day, but you're really not working that full 8 hours or anything, so. But you have to allot for it because it's gonna take some time. You know, the premixes, I've probably already been done by now, because the thing about premixes, which is nice, is that you set them on, you wipe them off within 5 minutes. So like I would only be spreading this much, wiping it off, and then going to the next section. So basically as you're going, you're already done. And then within an hour, you just do like a final wash, and then you're done. So definitely speeds up the process with those premixes. And then, you know, the traditionals are just a heck of a lot easier to embed. So a time allotment, you know, on a traditional grout is going to be the same as this. It's just going to be less effort, but then you technically have to seal it. So, you know, that's another step. So each has its own pros and cons, but this stuff is a really nice fine consistency. And then again, it's the two-part system where nothing's really going to penetrate it. Okay, so before you go moving on, just make sure that all these joints are filled. And we'll probably check one more time before we go cleaning things. Well, let's go ahead and fill in this floor.